My name is Amy Venner, and I'm so excited to be here with Nancy Ruby. She is a friend. She is a yoga instructor with her own studio, as well as a holistic lifestyle advocate for many years.
I live in Bozeman, Montana, and I have been here since 1983. And Roxanne was born here, born and raised. And I have moved here from Hawaii and started introducing this whole community, which was in a small cowboy town, to mind body wellness. I introduced massage therapy. I introduced yoga, which was not happening here. So it was really fun to be on the leading edge in those fields and look back and think I could have even been cleaner and greener at the time, but I didn't know. But we were pretty close. She always talks about being raised by two yogis. Her father and I were both very much into health and well-being and exercise, and yoga's been my foundation, but it really branches out into really just whole life well-being. And so she grew up with that awareness of how important what we put into our body is. And what I love about it is she grew up with it. This is stuff I had to learn, being born in the 50s. I grew up in the land of convenience foods and microwaves and junk food. And I had a good time with it. But then I woke up in my early 20s to how important food was. And then she continued that lifestyle. And then she was introduced to Purium products by Dave, and it was just a natural fit. First, when I got involved with the products, I really didn't think I had the time to do the business. Finally, those doors have opened, and I'm shifting my emphasis because I see the importance of this. Plus, I just see the importance of residual income. If anyone's listening, I mean, that part is huge. I'm 61 now, and it's like, I need to be planning for the next stage. The first few years, I mostly just was a consumer of the products. And I tell people, I just live on these products. They're like, I don't even, it's amazing how energizing I feel when I'm just doing a lot of my products. Actually, when she introduced me to the products, I was dealing with a lot of joint pain. And I was going into my Oriental physician and getting acupuncture. And this is my story with how the products helped me, is that she was concerned that I might be getting rheumatoid arthritis. So I went right on to the Purium products and started drinking more water. I have no joint pain. I do the Core 4 every day. And I love both the plain Power Shake and the other, and I do MVP. I always add MVP because I need that protein supplementation. So my drink every day is Power Shake with MVP. And I also like the Super Green, the Green Spectrum. So good, Lemon Green Spectrum. So I make my shake, and I do my products, my aminos, which I've come to really, oh my gosh, I think that's so important. Especially I deal in my studio, my demographic is pretty much 50 plus. I like to say 40 plus, but it truly is more 50 plus. And the idea that as we're aging, I do a whole course on healthy aging. At the age of about 50, we really start losing our muscle mass quickly. And the super aminos are super. So I really have come to realize how important those are. So I do that. I do the Biomedic to keep my gut clean. And of course, the apothecary every night. A big part, I think, when people's hormones really start shifting is the sleep patterns. So that's a lot of the time how I work with people, and I explain, how we can get around those sleep patterns. And the nutritional part is so important. And then I also talk about when we eat. So it's not only what we eat, but when. My background's also in the Ayurvedic lifestyle. So I talk a lot about eating earlier, lighter dinners. And that's where the products come in, because if you can eat your main meal in the middle of the day, which is so not our culture. It used to be when we were more agricultural, but now that we're in the industrial age, our dinners have gone later. Macronutrients, our fats and proteins and carbohydrates at the middle of the day, and then have a green drink at the end of the day, that helps sleep patterns right there. So that's a big part of how, the sleep patterns, and then the achy joints I found is definitely a nutritional situation. And those antioxidants are so important, the whole anti-inflammatory process of having right foods. And so that helps a lot. And I think also as people age, they do lose their appetite. There tends to be that. I mean, I know some people overeat, but I'm actually looking at the people that undereat, because I was one of them. losing the appetite, and if you only eat a little bit of food, you just cannot get all the supplements that our bodies need on a cellular level. So that's another part that I'm talking to my clients about, is really becoming aware of how much our body needs. And when we can do that through convenient, drinking our superfoods, it's so easy to get what we need.
Thank you for everything that you do as a mom, as a wellness educator, and a businesswoman, getting these, foods out to people, getting access to this quality of food and changing people's lives.
Thank you, Amy, and thank you for making this possible for all of us. I so appreciate what you've done for this company and making this available, so we'll go forth together.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, and stay warm. And,
Yeah.
and we will see you soon. Thank you so much for tuning in to the Million Mom Movement, and take care until next time.